Lesson 1, the basic step. What you do is you start with your left, and you rock to the left, shift to the right, and back. Now, what you want to do is when you rock, make sure you don't immediately go back. You want to rock, rock, back. You want to have patience with every shift, back. With your back leg, you don't want to go back too far. You just want to just put it back there. You want to be loose, all right? At the same time, you want to keep all your movement below your hips, so you're smooth with it. If you start bouncing around with your shoulders, you see how kind of odd it looks. So if you're right here, go back. Okay, lesson 2. While we're still going with this, off the back step, rock, here, here. Off the back step is usually, right after the back step, is usually when you start your moves. Right off the back step, right now, rock, back step, rock, rock, back step, back, here we go. Back step, just like that. Now, when we'll rock, rock, back step, when you can throw her out like that, raise your arm above her head. Make sure that when you're twisting her out, that she's holding on to you and you're not holding on to her. Okay? I usually like to take 2 fingers, and so she kind of has something to hang on to while she's spinning. It's her job to spin, so keep it directly above her head. And when she's finished, or when you want her to stop, bring the hand down. And then have her come the other way. Rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step. All right, moving on.
It's hard to keep all of you in the frame.
Moving on, we're going to try the skin the cat. Now, what the skin the cat is from your perspective, you want to go like this and make it muscle, all right? What you want to do with her is off the back step, you want to make that right there. You just want to put your hand behind her, right on her neck, and you just drag. And when you're right here, you're just going to, because it's like a back step, 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 back step. Okay? Now, bring your perspective. Step, step, back step, 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 back step, 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 back step, 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 back step. Okay? Alright, moving on. We're going to do what's called the sweetheart. And instead of putting her out here, you're going to raise your hand across her face. Raise her arm across her face and she'll know to twist inward. And so, when you step in, you want to wrap this hand, you want to hold onto this hand while you're doing that towards your face. Back step, 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 back step, 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 back step. And when you hold it in place, you just have this arm, direct your arm into it, step, 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 back step as long as you want, back step, step. When you initiate it, it's off the back step again, step, back step, and when you initiate her going back to normal position, you initiate it right after the back step. Step, step, back step. Okay? A cool move is behind the back, step, step, back step, 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 back step, 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 back step. Now this is how you cue it, because if you go into a girl like this, she's just going to back up. What you got to do is you got to take her hand, you got to put her thumb down. What I like to do is I like to go from here, and I like to bring it in, my entire body in like this, so she knows that something's going on behind her, that she can't just start backing up on me. I have her thumb down, so I go behind here, and I make the hand switch. Make the hand switch, and then very gently, I let her propel through the move. Out. Okay? Back step, normal, step, back step, 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 back step, 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 back step, 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 back step, just like that.
Pause.